Hey, what is going on everyone? How's it going my fellow collectors? This is Regan. Thanks for tuning back into our channel. In today's video, we are going to unbox and review this newly released figure of Hot Toys. And this is none other than the Grand Inquisitor from the Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi TV series, or TMS 08216KL collectible figure. And before we start, if you are new here to our channel, please consider to subscribe and press the notification bell if you want to get notified once I upload a new video, especially Hot Toys. Okay, without further ado, let's dive in. Alright, so this is the art box. I would say looks good. It's pretty neat, you know. The red color, or the red and black color, looks really nice. Especially the badge here of the Obi-Wan Kenobi TV series. So this is the first figure for that Obi-Wan line, Obi-Wan TV series line. So yeah, so at least we know how it looks like, you know, the badge for that Obi-Wan TV series, and it looks really good, I would say. And yeah, the standard art box for Star Wars figures, black box. I got some bumps right here, you know, probably, you know, I was carrying it on the way home. So yeah, anyway, let's open it. So I'm excited to share with you guys what's inside the box. There you go, and it looks good on the art cover print, I would say. Yeah, pretty simple, you know, very straightforward. Looks nice. Anyway, let's take it out, this one right here. Right, so let me show you guys the instruction sheet first. Right, so there you go. So I would say like more on the, you know, the USB powered for the lightsaber. So don't forget to check this out. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this first small packaging tray right here on the top. Boom, the lightsaber with that USB powered, absolutely fantastic, guys. Look at that. I mean, like, let me zoom it a little bit. There you go. Yes, and of course the hologram figure of Darth Vader right here looks really good. Nice. Anyway, let's move on. This is probably the stand, you know, for that. Let me assemble this one. Yeah, it is. That looks really cool. There you go. Right, so this is the stand for this hologram figure. Absolutely fantastic. And let me get the hilt, the lightsaber hilt. I would say looks really good, pretty neat, looks nice. Absolutely fantastic, guys. So the other one doesn't have the, of course, the cable for the USB power, the LED light up function, and then this one right here with that cable. Yeah, the quality looks good, so don't pull it, so make sure to take care of this one. And then some extra, probably some extension. Later we're gonna check that out. And of course the blades, blade in motion right here, 2 pieces. Of course that's double blade. And of course right here the steel. Nice. The colors, I'd say vibrant, yes, and it's, yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. Okay, and then right here we got the extra joints, 2 pieces. And then we got 4 pieces of extra interchangeable hands with different gestures, the details, and the, wow, the quality. Yeah, the texture looks really good. Yeah, looks, you can see right there, the details absolutely fantastic. Right, so it's not just like a normal, you know, details for the glove hands, right? So this one looks really good, I'd say. Okay, and then right here is probably some adapter, you know, if you're going to use that what is this, like the LED power, I mean, if you're going to use that USB LED light up function. And this one as well, kind of like a hook, you know, to the back or to the belt, because this is, yeah, so this is the kind of like a power box, is that what you call, like, you know, something like that. Yeah, so this is where you're going to put the USB, yeah, USB-C if you have the power bank, and of course the cable. I think it doesn't come with the cable, but it's easy to find that. So it has the logo of Hot Toys right there, a small one, and then you're gonna put this one right here, so you can you know, put it in the holder of the base. Okay, kind of like that. Yeah, so something like this. Okay, right? Or this one, you can attach it to the belt. If you're not going to use the holder, the crotch holder, then you could use this one to the belt, right? That is really cool. And then of course, let's get the figure. Wow. So I already opened this one, already unboxed it and take it out from the box. So that's why it's not shoot there. It's supposed to be inside this back part right here to protect the cape. Okay, let me remove those plastics first. There you go. Looks really good, huh? Especially the head sculpt. Yeah, looks good. Right? Absolutely fantastic. Also the cape and the quality. Okay, let me get the base first. Of course, the standard base and crotch holder right here. And the nameplate. Okay. Right, and let me. So again, it doesn't come with the USB-C cable, so you have to find that. Right, so this is the base, the standard base for Star Wars figures. Let me put this one here. There you go. Nice nameplate. Okay. Remove this one first. Right, so I think that's pretty much everything included inside the box. So now let's check the articulations very quick. Okay, I'm gonna start with the head. I still have some plastic. I'm gonna leave it there to protect, from scratches while testing it out, this head sculpt. Okay, so let's twist. I think you could do 360 there. I think looks good. It's just that, of course, the collar is a little bit not aligned. I mean, like not flat, so it has some curve. So once you twist it all the way to the back, of course, it's not good. Okay. Anyway, yeah, you could twist that. Looks good. Looks tight, and then look down. I think that's it. Looks good. Decent, I would say. And then look up. Not much. I think it's fine. Totally fine. And then side. Looks good as well. Tilt. There you go. Nice. Okay. I think, yeah, looks decent to me. And very tight. That's fantastic. Okay. Moving on to the arms. There you go. I think all the way up to 90 degrees. But since there's like, what's this, like shoulder pads or armor, and it's kind of like, blocking the range of motion, or like holding back the range of motion. But yeah, it has some, Velcro. It is Velcro design. So you could, detach that first or remove that to fix the angle first before you do some, position. But the problem is it's kind of like loose, a bit loose, once you lift that, because it's not, like properly attached to the arms. Yeah, see, because it has some curve right there. But yeah, it's up to you how you're going to style that, stylize that, something like that. Okay, but yeah, I think it's fine, totally fine. At least the range of motion looks good. Well, let me remove first because it's quite loose. Yes, you could do all the way up to 90 degrees as well on the front and to the back as well, kind of like that. Okay, yeah, looks good. At least there's no like pads around on the shoulders, so it's not gonna stop you from doing some nice movement there. You could also move the shoulders front and back, or squeeze it to the front. Same on the other side. Yes. Okay, there you go. Yeah, looks good. Pretty tight, huh? I mean, you have to really find that right angle. You could move up and down as well. The shoulder joint. Yeah, you just do it slowly. I think it should be fine. Okay, but I think the only issue, or you're probably gonna be annoyed, is that shoulder armor. But I think it's totally fine. Okay, maybe museum pose or just a simple dynamic poses. Anyway, so elbows double jointed. Yeah, there you go. Okay, and then other side as well, double jointed. Yes. Okay, there you go. Perfect. See, nice articulations there. Wrist, pretty decent. There you go. Oh yeah. Yeah, looks good. I think it's fine for now, maybe. Okay, moving on to the upper body. And I feel like there's some scratches there on the chest. Anyway, twist. Could twist that decently. Yeah, I think, yeah, looks good. There you go. Yeah, pretty standard. and crunch in just a little bit because of this armor right here. So yeah, we cannot do some crunch in there, so it's not that good because of this what's this, like, armor in the front. So at the back, arch just a little bit, yeah, standard, but of course we're not gonna do that, right? That's weird. Anyway, side, I think it's fine. It has some it has some side bend or crunch there. Okay, so that's it for the waistline and upper body. And then I could feel some velcro again here, so easy to detach from the body. So when, you know, posing it, you might gonna be annoyed, you know, those pads or armor that coming out. So anyway, legs to the front, bam, perfect, nice. Okay, nice. Okay, and then other side looks good too. To the side, open up to there. So the pants is quite loose, so you could easily open the leg if you're going to do some, you know, bending the legs poses. Okay, swivel, yes, of course, standard articulations on the legs and the knees. There you go, nice, double jointed all the way up there to the back. Nice. Wow, he's very flexible. Anyway, moving on to the ankle. It has some sideways to front, and then of course doesn't have point. Yeah, that's totally fine. I mean, not yeah, I think, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, you could, but again, be careful on this boots. It looks really good. I could feel the quality of the boots. I mean, the material that they use looks like a real leather to me. Anyway, just take care of it, you know. Side, that's good for some dynamic poses, you know. Yeah, nice. Of course, twist, it has definitely, yeah, it has that. Anyway, there you go. So I think that's it for the articulations. Very quick. Again, movable parts. This one, Velcro. This two, and then probably this. No, this one looks fixed because this one right here is where you're going to attach. The extension, the other cable is, this is where you're going to attach it, like, yeah. And then the box, you know, the light box, kind of like that, you know, adapter. You're gonna shoot it here to the belt, right? So something like that. And then, yeah, the belt, this belt right here is movable. Yeah, you can see you could move. So we could probably detach that, but not, yeah, it doesn't look, we could detach this one, so probably not. Anyway, the pants also looks detachable. There you go, it has some Velcro, but I think I have to, why is it under? Should be like this, and then the belt should be lower. There you go. Yes. Okay, yeah, I think it looks good. I think, yeah, we could do a little bit of crunch in there since I lowered down the, you know, the belt. It should be lower. Anyway, I forgot how he looks like, you know, in the TV series, so just comment down below. Probably like that, something like to cover that, you know, that this edge of the, you know, the pants. Okay, and then yeah, I think that's it for the movable parts. Also the gauntlet right here on the forearms. Yeah, you could swivel this one as well. I forgot, guys, sorry. Anyway, and then this looks like not detachable, this cape. Yeah, it's non-detachable. So yeah, I think that's it for the which is like movable parts and detachable parts. And then of course this one, the quality looks really good. It looks like genuine leather to me, but of course it's quite leather, kind of like that mix, but it's quite thick. Yeah, looks good. I mean, it's it's not like the normal, you know, thin leather material. This one looks thick. Probably they thicken it so at least it's more durable, maybe something like that. Yeah, the details, those stitches at the bottom looks good, and the quality very rounded and very neat, you know, I would say. And then the pants, the stitches looks pretty decent, you know, I would say. And but the quality of the fabric material that they use on the pants looks good. Love the texture. Okay, in gray color. Also on those layered patterns, I think looks good as well. Also here on the arms, you could see very nice. Yeah, very nice layered patterns, especially the stitches. The quality. The before I remember this one right here is a little bit a little bit like glossy, like shinier. The one in the prototype when they display this one. So this one is a bit of like matte, paint. So I think, yeah, looks good in terms of, like, if you're going to display him, maybe the likeness or more accuracy to the character or to the yeah, to the TV series. Okay, also here, and the quality, of course, all plastic. The belt is also kind of like a rubber plastic as well, so not a pleather, kind of like a mix, but this one's really pleather, or kind of like a genuine leather to me. Okay, of course, the fabric material too, the same material. And then the cape, I think it looks good. The patterns, I mean, like those layered folded patterns right here at the back, I think it looks good. The quality, I think it's pretty, standard, and it's some nice texture inside, or the lining, kind of like a rubberized feel texture, kind of like that. And yeah, some nice pattern as well. I'm not really sure if it's really accurate from the TV series, because of course I didn't see the look of that, that inside, that inner part of the cape. Anyway, yeah, the black here, I just have something like what, I don't know what is this, like kind of like a stain, a red stain right here. I'm not sure if it's a red paint, but probably yes or not, or maybe a faded color. Anyway, the stitches here, this one doesn't look good to me, but then I think it is what it is. Probably since this one is not really wearable, I mean, you're not gonna be able to, I mean, in the series, he's not really wearing it, so that's why they did something like just a normal, like hood here. So yeah, you could see, like, once I wear it to the head, it's it's okay, but because of those stitches, like, kind of like yeah, just like a normal hood, so you're not gonna be able to wear this hood. So yeah, it's just like, at the back, it will stay there at the back, right? But then it's okay, at least just for style, design. That, yeah, so that's it for the cape. And then the headscarf, absolutely beautiful, right? So I think the likeness looks really good, probably around 90 to 95%. So not super accurate, I would say. Like, just my honest opinion. Maybe the details not that strong. It's still a bit soft. Maybe some paint, some darker spot, especially on the eyes, right? Kind of like more darker, I'd say, if you're going to watch the TV series again. But the details, especially in the ears, that kind of like a cover, or kind of like a headphone look, right? Yeah, that looks good as well. And then those marks, the paint. This one is not really aligned in the middle, like this one right here. See, it doesn't look like in the middle, right? So I think it looks okay, but if you're not gonna notice that, I mean, if you're not going to really check that like super, I mean, if you're not gonna look at it closely, then you're not gonna notice that. But then it's not in the center, if you're going to check that out. But yeah, overall, I think it still looks great. In terms of likeness, yeah, from afar, yeah, it looks like him, right? It's just that if you're really so picky, if you're really, really so perfectionist, yeah, probably not that strong. It's just that I think the details and the paint apps not that so strong, but it still looks great, eh? And then the details also here on the chest, I mean, like the logo, I think it has some weathering. I think it looks great. And I like the red color thing, especially the belt as well, like a metallic, like brighter color, brighter paint. At least it looks like it has some lighting effect, even if you're not gonna open it. I mean, this one has some light up effects, and then also this one doesn't have. Okay, but the details on the belt looks good as well. I think it's pretty neat. Okay, it's made out of like rubber plastic material. Okay, and then I think that's it. Yeah, it looks good. And This one, let's try the LED light up function, so we could also see the like how strong is the light on the chest and on the lightsaber as well. Okay, right, so we have two connector here. This one is for the back part. There you go. Okay, and then while the other one is for the lightsaber hilt. Okay, there you go. Okay, so it's either you're going to use this one on the holder, crutch holder, something like this. Okay, if you're going to use the crutch holder, or we could use this one right here, the hook for the belt. There you go. Okay, so now I'm gonna attach this one to the back. Let's see how strong it is. Should be here. I forgot to show you guys about this one. This one is actually has some magnetic function, so you could attach it like this. So if you're not going to use it, you could put it right there, which is absolutely fantastic. Wait, let me try it again. I forgot to show you guys this one. There you go. That looks really cool, right? Amazing. Anyway, so moving on to the light up function, we could attach it here. There you go. That's the belt part, and we could cover it like this, which is actually looks good. And then this one, let me try the USB. So I have the USB here. Like somehow it's not that long because it's under the table. I'm still gonna try it. There you go. Oh, I see. That's the one for the chest. For the lightsaber, it has to. There you go. Also on the other side. Okay. It has to switch right here. I'm not sure what is the purpose of that. Like, you know, you can see right there. Yeah, it's actually the same. I mean, it's I'm not sure why. Yeah, so probably just for an option, you know. And then let's try with the lightsaber blade. Let's see how strong it is. There you go. I think it's okay, right? So that's how it looks like if you have the lights on in your display. Okay, that's how strong it is. Now if I'm going to turn off my lights, it should be something like this. Okay, it's actually okay. It's not that really bad, unless for you, well, I mean, in person it looks so strong, you know, to me. But probably in my monitor, it doesn't look so strong, you know. I mean, the lights, you know. But yeah, I think once you see this in person, I think yeah, I think it looks okay. Yeah, you're gonna love it, you know, especially this one on the chest, right? That looks good. And this one has some, of course, that has some luminous reflective effect. I mean, like, you know, paint. So that's why even if it doesn't have that light up function, it's still visible once you point the light to that part. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off again. There you go. I wish it's connected, right? So anyway, so that's how it looks like. And yeah, there you go. So how you going to insert this one should be inside the forearm armor, so at least it's kind of like, you know, hidden, you know. And then if we're going to use the hand, I think it looks good. Wait, my color become different. There you go. So this is how it looks like. There you go. Wow, there you go. That looks fantastic, right? Nice. Now we can hide that you know, that cable under here. And yeah, maybe you could use some tape or like glue tack, so at least it won't damage the fabric material or the armor. It's kind of like this. Yeah, we could use both hands there. I think so. Maybe. Yes. But I think one should be fine, right? There you go. Nice. If you're going to display him like this, standing without the crutch holder, then you could put the what's this, like the hook. Okay, but with that crutch holder with the base, then you could put that extra clip right here. Okay, nice. Let me turn off this one again. Bam, that looks so nice. Oh my goodness, that looks so dramatic, right? Look at the color. Oh my goodness. Anyway, wow, I think that's it. Okay, my final thoughts on this Grand Inquisitor figure is very simple. It is a great looking piece, a beautiful figure. However, it's not for everyone, especially if you are not planning to complete the line of Obi-Wan Kenobi series, even if you are a fan of Star Wars. But if you like the show, especially if you're going to complete those Jedi Hunter, including this Grand Inquisitor, then you should really, really get this figure. You're definitely going to love this figure. I mean, like, I don't have any issue, on this one. I'll just probably gonna exchange it to the Hot Toys shop because of the stain, on the cape. But overall, it is absolutely fantastic, guys. So you should really add this to your collection. I think that's about it. That's all I could say. Let me know your thoughts on this figure as well. Feel free to comment down below. And if you like this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't yet. Okay, until then, see you on the next one. Peace.